Hi guys, it is Carol from Lily Rose Blue with Astrid. I am making a sympathy card for a neighbor. Boy, it sure feels like I am making more sympathy cards than anything else these days. It's just, I guess that's kind of just the way it is, but boy, I don't care for it. Because it means somebody's lost somebody they love. So I put together some supplies. I've got this really pretty gold foiled rose paper, green paper to go with it. I also grabbed some yellow for some contrast. I thought gold foil would be too gaudy for a sympathy card. I don't know. We each have our opinions about that. Some white paper, and then I just grabbed this vellum that I may or may not use. I've got my Teflon bone folder, my dot roller, and some sympathy sayings and some ink, and also an embossing folder that says with sympathy that honestly I haven't used. And you know what? I may start with that first. And you know what? Do I want to do just these colors and do that with the yellow and then put the white behind it? Or do I want the white? Do I want it layered? Okay, this would be the back, then that, then that. I don't know. This is why we're on this journey together. We could also do something like this. You know what? I actually think I like that better. I don't know. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do this first and go from there. And you guys know, you've heard me talk before. There's a corner of that paper was a little. That's pretty close. I'm going to do 4 1/4. I just was confirming measurements here. And I'm going to do that at 6 inches and then have something to cut off. Then I've got my Texture Boutique lovely tool. I love this. It's easy to store. Don't mind the dust on it. And we are gonna crank this through. See how I'm not sure that oh, okay. I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go, with sympathy. And again, I knew I was going to need to cut some of that off, which is fine with me. I'll put this away. All right. I'm going to bring this out. It's my bag with my tools, which you always need your tools. I'm going to try to line this up because I'm not liking how straight or not straight it was feeling. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to bring this out. That's my envelope. Here it is. Wrong. That's my scraps. No wonder I was getting myself confused. All right, here's my... You know, it's okay to watch the creative process. I kind of can't see that. So we may have a pivot here. Let me do this first. Again, using my Teflon bone folder, because it does not leave any of those telltale marks that other ones do. So already, this is too big. Okay, this does fit in my envelope though. So this is interesting to me that this embossing folder is too big. But you know what? We're going to pivot. We're just going to cut this off, and that's going to be the sentiment on top. We can do this. We can do this. This is, you know, creating at its best or its worst, whatever we want to say here. Looking to see how even I am. Again, make sure that my orientation is correct. And we're going to go right by that flower there. All right. And then we are going to maybe not. Maybe I'm going to change my mind again. If I cut that off and then more of that shows, you know what? I think what I'm going to do here is just cut this just very, very slightly larger. Than this, just to kind of outline it and frame it a little bit. I don't want much. Yeah. I like that. Again, just to give it a little bit of pop and layering. I like that. So we are going to go ahead. And this is really my filming background. This black background, not my crafting background, which would be this, you know, like a Teflon mat. This pink, I don't know if you've seen my videos, you've seen my pink mat. I actually have another smaller mat that I could get out if I wanted to, and that's crooked. That's just a tinge crooked. Okay. Then I'm going to do that. Okay. Then I'm going to cut this I'm going to cut this down. I will lose that nice embossed edge, but it really can't be helped. And I'm going to have to cut that down some more. As you can see, maybe this embossing, this folder isn't going to be the end-all great thing that I thought it was going to be, because it just doesn't fit on the typical size card that I do. That's, my blade needs, that's not horrible, but I think I am going to cut off nope, that's not right. Not quite right again. This is where you eyeball. Okay. So see how that, it's either, sometimes it's the quality of the paper, and sometimes it's about your blade. Again, I'm kind of being a stickler here, but I want it to be more the proportions. Boy, that's fuzz, paper fuzz. Now, the other thing I could do, I don't know, should I rub? If I had some gold. If I had some gold or green ink that matched that. Pretty sure I don't. And so then there's part of me that just wants to leave it alone and not ruin it. I would like an outline though. Let me see what markers I have that maybe could, maybe that yellow. Do I want a yellow? There's not a green there. That's gonna work. We're gonna try it. We're just gonna try it and see. I'm just hoping for just some definition. On the edge of this card, just to make it pop just a little bit. And I don't know if that did a thing. Maybe. I think maybe it did. It's subtle. It is subtle. Maybe I'll try this one. Gonna test it on the back. Do I like that? Yeah, I think this is what, I think that's just gives it a little bit of definition, what we needed. Okay. Put those back. that. Totally thrilled with. All right. I don't know. Is that straight? Is the paper straight? You know what? I'm not going to take it off. I'm not going to take it off. I'm afraid it would rip. Is this totally, am I totally in love with this? No. I think I might play with this off camera and try, you know, one of these things just to see if that with sympathy would pop. I'll try that. I will try that. And then I am going to, I guess that'll fit. It's just too long this way. I'm gonna take about that much of this off for the inside. And then these are stamps that I got from Temu. Whoops. Hopefully I've been... Please know I am grieving with you during this time of sorrow. May the Lord bring you grace and comforts during this tragic time in the days and months and years ahead. Death leaves a heartache no one can heal. Love leaves a memory no one can steal. Please accept our most heartfelt sympathies for your loss. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. We are so very sorry for your loss and wish you peace, comfort, and courage to face the days ahead. My heart is broken over your loss. May you find peace and comfort in the memories you hold dear. And then you have my deepest heartfelt sympathy. I think I'm going to do my heart is broken over your loss. I can't remember if I said why I am doing this sympathy card. A neighbor unfortunately lost her daughter, and it's actually a mother and a daughter who live together. So they lost a daughter and a sister recently. The daughter who passed was disabled. They cared for her in the home for as long as they could. And then when it became not safe for the daughter, whose name is Andrea, that passed, or Andy, they did end up putting her crooked. They did end up putting her in a, we call it Systems Unlimited here, or a home environment for people with disabilities. And that's where she was when she passed. Andy had not been in good health for quite a while, which is what facilitated them needing, because of safety reasons, stability and things like that. That's what facilitated them needing to put her in the systems home. And I know that was a area of grief for them at that time. You know, I think we all are guilty of feeling like we failed if we end up having to put a loved one in a nursing home or facility. It's unfortunately it is part of life, a very, very hard part of life. And I know my neighbor, the mother and the sister, just are feeling bad. There's a brother who serves in the army, who's stationed in Germany. The the sister, the able-bodied sister was over in Germany visiting him when Andy passed away, which is just, you know, you hate to get those kinds of phone calls anytime, but imagine getting it when you were out of the country, knowing that your elderly mother was here by herself. Just tough. Just tough. I do like how I outlined that with the marker. Just makes it pop. I'm still not thrilled. Still not thrilled with this. You know what? I'm going to go back and do to the outside of that what I did to the inside. I can use the other side of the marker here. This is what this is what this needed. I feel better about this now. So yeah, just feeling bad for the family, you know, like you always do. I still think I want to experiment with this embossing folder, with brushing ink on top of the sentiment to make that pop. But this is okay. They'll appreciate it. I am not a bow person. I am not a ribbon on a card person. I love the look, don't get me wrong, but I am horrible at that. I cannot tie a bow. I may have told you this story before. You know, we have 2 girls, and my husband was the one in charge of tying the bows because I can't do it. I've tried, I've practiced. I just cannot do it. I tie my shoelaces weird. I've been taught to tie both like I was right and left-handed to try to help this issue. And it really hasn't worked. So my bows are just funky and do not look right. They don't lay right. I have tried. There's something in my brain that just doesn't let me tie a bow correctly. I don't know what to say. But anyway, here is a video with the sympathy card. It's not my favorite, but it's not horrible either. I know they will appreciate it, and that's what counts at the end of the day, is that they know that we're thinking of them, and you know, are sympathetic, I guess is the word, right, of their issue. And anyway, with that, thank you for watching this card making video. Next, I hope to move towards actually doing some junk journaling. That would be great, wouldn't it? Anyway, here is my card, and I thank you for watching, and you take care. Bye-bye.